Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to race 1 technically of the official season of the NR Xfinity Series. And today we'll be racing the Daytona 20-mile race here, 50 laps around this 2.5-mile racetrack. We're excited to get this season underway. We're gonna have all driver sign-up cars and all AI cars that people have not been assigned to. They're all going to be in this race. People are still allowed to sign up before at least race 4, I would like to say. We'll go over the schedule more in a little bit in the video, but let's get into the driver lineup here. Starting first, Quentin Hankins. Second, Justin Cox. Third, Jay Jones. Fourth, Weston Copeland. Fifth, Blake Stevenson. Sixth, Jesse Lynn. Seventh, Good Square. Eighth, Justin Champagne. Ninth, Aiden Wilson. 10th, Jack Floyd. 11th, Tommy Martins. 12th, Matt Kenseth. 13th, Robert Lee III. 14th, Bryce Stevenson. 15th, Dustin Groover. 16th, Corey McLaughlin. 17th, Brett Moffitt. 18th, Jaden Consturk. 19th, Brandon Brown. 20th, Drew Cox. That'll be your top 20 here, and we're going to go ahead and switch over to the last 21 to 38 drivers. Jacob Fay starting 21st. Matt Mills 22nd, Joe Graff Jr. 23rd, 24th Mike Anderson, 25th Jack Scott, 26th Derek Daly, 27th Derek Starr, 28th David Starr, my fault, 28th Matthew Daly, 29th Jimmy No Hankins, 30th AJ Allmendinger, 31st Jeremy Clements, 32nd Robbie Lyons, 33rd, Timmy Hill, 34th, Mike Harmon, 35th, Brody Stevenson, 36th, Derek Reg, 37th, Vinnie Miller, and 38th will be Braden Stevenson. I'm sorry for my mess ups on talking. I'm just so excited to get this race underway, which we're about to do here. We're coming up. All 38 drivers in this race today, 50 laps. Oh, let's get it. Through the Geico restart zone, Quentin Hankins, Justin Cox leading them down to the green flag. Here we go. Oh man, I don't know how the drivers are gonna do this, because in the Clash there was way less drivers in this. There was 22 drivers in the Clash, if I remember correctly. Also, I'm sorry about not getting this video out soon enough. I've just been so busy and I haven't been able to really sit down and edit it since I had started it. I was gonna get it out the week after the Clash, but I just ran out of time because I was doing a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, as we come down the back straightaway here, get some cool angle shots like we saw in the Clash. Clash is definitely a learning experience for commentating, getting some different camera angles and stuff. The Clash was a fun race though. This race will be just as fun, especially with all 38 drivers in this race. Aiden Wilson up to second. Tommy Martins down to the inside. 13, Robert Lee pushing Tommy Martins. Quentin Hankins will lead the first official lap in the NASCAR Xfinity Series for the regular season. Oh man, they're already packed up. This is gonna be a wild one, guys. They're not letting back already. We're about to see an insane race here. Robert Lee up to second here. Tommy Martin's first leading right now. Brett Moffitt there in the middle with, I think that is Brandon Brown in the 68 on the very bottom, being pushed by Jacob Faze. And Matt Kenseth in the 07 down there on that inside line too. Or that's Joe Graff Jr., my bad, not the 07 Matt Kenseth. Alright, we got the first 4 drivers up here. And seem like they have the best car right now because they're kind of keeping out front more. But it kind of helps because, as we were talking about in the Clash, the inside line has the best run off the corners and stuff rather than the high side. So if they're on the inside, they're obviously going to stay ahead. So you want to be on the inside as much as possible. This pack's kind of breaking apart though. Lap 3 out of 50. Well, technically, it should be 4 out of 50, I think, maybe. Also, I just would like to remind you guys, as I did in the Clash, I said it a little bit later in the race, but I'd like to say this first off. So this, the leader, the status, and the lap counters, they're kind of delayed. They're not too terribly, but they will be delayed some. So, like, we'll hit lap 450 here. But it won't update till about halfway through turns 1 and 2, and the leader won't either. Yeah, see, lap 4 is updated, and Tommy Joe Martins was the leader, but it really didn't have to update for that. But yeah, so I would like to point that out now. And also, when we're on the final lap, sometimes it messes up, or when we're on 2 to go, sometimes it says that is the final lap when we're on 2 to go, but really we still have a lap left in the race. So yeah. All right. Oh, it's gonna be crazy to see who's gonna win the Daytona 20 here. Jimmy Neal Hankins up to second. 92 of Derek Reg from the back now, all the way up to the front. David Starr up there. I keep wanting to call him Derek for some reason. I don't know why. Just because there's a bunch of Dereks in the field. I don't know. Look at this pack though right there, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, that looked like they might. Oh, they almost went 4 wide there with Robbie Lyons and Matthew Daly and Jeremy Clements and David Starr there. That was pretty close. AJ Allmendinger down there on the inside. Come down the back straightaway. Eric Daly looks to be hanging out towards the back just to try and avoid any of the crashes. Timmy Hill up towards the front. A lot of the people from the back of the pack have already made their way to the front, or at least that started in the back have made their way to the front. And some of the people who started in the front have already worked their way to the back, so maybe just a switch of strategy for them. People in the back wanted to get to the front, people in the front wanted to get to the back, so easy trade-off, you know. Oh man, all 38 cars are on this track. This is amazing, guys. You have no idea. I don't know, but as we saw in the clash, you cannot go 4 wide on this track. I'm hoping we get a clean race here today, but I just can't guarantee it, you know. Oh man. Coming around. Oh, we got a crash in the background. Oh, I'm assuming they had went 4 wide. I didn't even know what happened. We were too busy watching the lead pack that a crash happened in the background. Oh, big crash in the background though. Oh no. You gotta be joking already. Let's go back to take a look here. Oh, it's 0-8 to Joe Graff Jr. I guess he's gonna get stuck in the middle 4 wide. Comes down on Dustin Groover and Dustin just throws him. Oh, 13 of Robert Lee over on his lid. Kind of similar to what happened to Mike Anderson in the clash. These cars just seem to be flipping pretty easily, but luckily they're safe, so I'm pretty sure he'll be alright. It wasn't too violent of a crash. Just the tumble was big. Aiden Wilson involved. Good Square involved. 20 of Blake Stevenson involved. Good Square, your clash winner, involved. 99 of Jay Jones involved. Pushing on board here. Oh, Robert Lee. Oh, that camera drops out for a second. Oh my goodness gracious, man. Pushing on board here with Blake Stevenson. Oh, just runs right into... God, that's terrible. Cars involved. Joe Graff Jr., Dustin Groover, 8 of Aiden Wilson. Let's watch some Derek Daly here. Just right nice and easy right under it. See, that's the smart strategy by Derek. Laying back, letting all this stuff happen right in front of him. So, I don't blame him at all. So... 99 of Jay Jones just trying to make his way through there easily. One more time here from Good Square's point of view. Coming back up the track. There's nowhere to go if you're on the high side. Oh my goodness gracious. Watching now from Joe Graff Jr.'s point of view here. We get a bunch of point of views here. 13 of Robert Lee over on top of Joe Graff's hood there. Oh man. Now from a helicopter view here. God, man, that's Robert Lee. He should be all right. We'll see when he comes out of the infield care center, but he should be all right. Coming back to the green flag, down through the Geico restart zone. Matthew Daly will lead them, followed by Timmy Hill, Tommy Joe Martins, and Braden Stevenson and Justin Cox to round out your top 5. Watching these cars all scramble around here as we come down into 1. Yeah, single file restarts though. You cannot have double file restarts in this game, just according to when it was made, you know. Kind of sucks, but I feel like double file restarts would be better. But single file kind of makes things a little interesting, though. Especially when it's a late race and people need to make up spots. You definitely see some people going a little harder. Look at the flyby of these cars here. A little pack back there. I think that was probably some of the cars involved in that crash. They're gonna be slower. Oh yeah. Also talking about damage. The damage. Yeah. Here's a view of all the cars. Pretty much all the cars involved in that crash. The damage is on full, like extreme, like it's extreme, like or realistic, as you should say, in what the game calls it. But yeah, it's not like in the Clash where it's moderate damage and you barely take a hit on anything. Like if you crash in the race, your car is definitely gonna be hurt, and that's gonna be all the regular season like this. Yeah. So look here, all the cars coming down. Bryce Stevenson there in the background. Not sure what happened to him. Was he involved in that crash? I don't know. He might just be stuck behind these cars, but I'm not sure. Lap 13 out of 50. Tommy Joe Martin still leading. They get a strong case. Matt Mills up here to the lead now. Jimmy No Hankins still up here, battling it out. Looks like Brandon Brown on the 66 or 68 on the inside there. AJ Allmendinger. Weston Copeland making his appearance. Jacob Faze. But yeah, the Clash was basically all... Oh my god, right there mid-pack. I think that's the 66 of Timmy Hill and Jimmy No Hankins. That could have been a disaster. Jesus, that could have been terrible. Alright, we're going to go down here into crank it up mode now, guys. Alright, as you saw, they were riding on board with Jimmy No Hankins for that crank it up area there. Crank it up just to hear the pure engine sound from these cars. And for this game, it's up there at the front. Oh my god, I don't know how they survived that. Jesus. 39 of Jack Scott making his presence known. Braden Stevenson back up here towards the front again. But yeah, as I was talking about, just hearing the pure engine sound from these cars, especially for this game, they just sound really good. Especially for this game being, I don't even know how old it'd be now. Like 17 years old, I would have to say. 18 years, something like that. But yeah, for this game to still be living like this is absolutely amazing. This game's iconic, honestly. Robbie Lyons and looks like Jay Jones down there to the inside. Jay Jones looks like he's going to take the lead here. Braden Stevenson moved up to the high side. Mike Anderson down there in the bottom line giving a nice little push on the inside. Remember, as I said, inside line will get the biggest run. I'll take the time now to talk about some of our points, how the points work. The points are basically kind of like real life with how real life NASCAR works, but So the top 16 drivers going into the playoffs, which there will be about 39 to Jack Scott, barely squeezed in line there. But the top 16 drivers will be racing in the playoffs, and it doesn't matter if you win, you're automatically in towards the end of the season. But if you as long as you're in the top 16 at the end of the regular season going into the playoffs, you'll be all right. You'll definitely make it. And that could be any of the AI cars or any of the signed up drivers or people I assigned to a car. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, like it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out, and we're gonna see who the first person is to advance here today. Brody Stevenson coming up to the front, making his presence known. Justin Cox and Justin Champagne. Oh, we got to crash the. Oh, what was? I don't think there's gonna be a caution there though. It looked like they kept it clean for the most part. I think they probably went 4 wide back there. We'll take a look at that a little later on. We're going to come back here and look at the cars. It looked like Timmy Hill was the one who took the most damage. Ooh, Dustin Grover, big hit there too. Tommy Joe Martins looked like he might have been a little involved there. But yeah, we'll definitely go back and take a look at that here in a little bit. Justin Champagne finished second in the Budweiser Clash. He makes his presence up here known. Jimmy Noah Hankins is going to come down to the inside, being pushed by Jack Floyd and Matthew Daly. Weston Copeland also on that inside line. Oh, Justin Champagne almost got turned there. It looked like Jimmy Noah Hankins will lead this lap. Lap 20 out of 50 here. We still got a nice little pack going on up here at the front. Oh, 9 car. They're getting really antsy now. I don't like this. Especially after seeing that in the background. They kept it. Seems like we're going to stay green because they kept it clean for the most part there. But, yeah. I don't know how none of them didn't go spiraling out of control and bring out a caution. But, hey, we'll live with it. Oh, we're going to go 4 wide here. This is not going to work. I don't know how this is going to work. Oh my, they made it. They made, oh what? They made it. How? Oh my goodness gracious. They made that. Bryce Stevenson, slow car here. Jimmy Noah Hankins jumps right up to the high side and gets around though. Smart move by him. He's going to Bryce Stevenson slow down this pack back here. Bunch them all up big time. 3-way battle for the lead. Matthew Daly, Mike Harmon, and, or no, Vinny, no, yeah, is that Mike Harmon, yeah, my fault. Mike Harmon in the 74 and Jimmy Noah Hankins battling for the lead up here. 3-way breakaway. And then you got Bryce Stevenson still back here and fucking up this pack, so, or messing up this pack, excuse my language. Just a long freight train there on the bottom, trying to get around. Bunch of cars jump out. Ooh, kind of close there between the 7 and the 1 there. Weston Copeland and Jaden Constert. Come to 3 and 4. And back here, gonna look at this little backpack where Bryce Stevenson's running at. Maybe not. Leaders again here. Just still a 3-car breakaway. It's gonna be interesting to see. I wonder if those cars, have they gotten around Bryce yet? I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything on that. I don't know. I can't see him from this angle. There's still that big pack back there. They should catch the leaders here pretty soon, I would have to say, but yeah, I think they're already starting to gain on them now. Changing the camera so much. I'm back to the pack here. That's, I mean, really in Bryce's position there, there's not really much he can do when the cars come flying up on him like that. when they're already 3 lanes wide. I mean, he could go to the apron, but you don't want to go a lap down, so you're not going to force yourself just to be a lap down, you know. Which I don't blame him. We're coming to the stage finish here. Lap 24 out of 50. Yellow flag has been thrown. As soon as we come around here, whoever's leading at the end of this lap will win the first stage in the NASCAR NR2003 Xfinity Series. Looks like Matty is going to get the inside here, but the 98 is going to have the run for Mike Harmon up on the top side. Jeremy Clements and Tommy Martins coming down to the inside to help Derek Daly. God dang, I can't talk. Matthew Daly, I'm sorry. Matthew Daly is going to win the stage here. Oh, man. So as I said, the points, he does get 5 bonus points for his playoff. So they will all those will be tallied up when the playoffs start. They will not be in the official scoring or anything for they'll not be in the official scoring for the points playoffs currently. Once the playoffs start, you will see how all the playoff points and stuff affect other people's points and stuff. So yeah, Bryce Stevenson, I don't know what happened to him. He's just been really slow. I don't remember. Did he get caught up in the... No, I don't think so. Everybody's pitting right now. Lap 25 out of 50. We're going to go back here and check out to what happened to Timmy Hill and AJ Allmendinger and Dustin Groover here. Oh, Tommy Martin's just... Oh, Matt Mills barely made it around that. May have taken a little bit of contact. But, yeah. Just looking from that, it looked like they tried to push it 4 wide, and Dustin Groover, or not Dustin Groover, Tommy Martins just turned Timmy Hill and just went straight back up into Dustin Groover. Coming back green flag after that stage break. Timmy Hill, oh wait, never mind, I forgot. Because in this, the lap down cars will start in front of the actual lead lap cars, which I don't like that, but I should probably put on the single file or double file restart, so the lap cars on the inside and then all the lead lap cars on the outside. But yeah, your actual race leader is Matthew Daly, of course. About to see a lot of position jockeying around because the slower cars and Jaden Constert jumping out to the inside there. 93 pushing him, CJ McLaughlin. One gonna jump up in front of that slower car, it looked like. Yeah, we're about to see a bunch of little packs spread out on there. Oh my goodness, that was way too close. Oh my goodness gracious, that was way too close. That could have been a crash there easily. But yeah, as I was talking about for that, we're gonna see a lot of little packs off on their own because, as I said, the slower cars are starting with the faster cars, so it's gonna break up the pack a lot. So, but as the slower cars start to work themselves through the pack, we should see the pack start to form, the bigger, faster pack form back up, and everything should be all right. Coming around to lap 31 out of 50. We're already over. I mean, we were over halfway at stage break, but we're pretty close to the end of this race now. This has kind of went pretty quick, I'd have to say so myself. So Tina Justin Champagne up there in the lead. Took away from Jaden Constert, maybe? Or is he a lap down? I'm not sure. I don't know if he's one of the lap down cars. Justin Cox up there. I'm not sure who's a lap down car and who isn't, though. Because, okay, no, Justin Champagne was up there battling for the lead that lap. Brett Moffitt led the last lap, though. Robbie Lyons, I don't know if he's a lap down car or not. He shouldn't be. But he should be about to lead this lap, being pushed by Jack Scott. Derek Daly coming up here to the front now. Definitely helped him to get away from all the slower cars. Tommy Joe Martin's pushing Derek Daly there for a little bit. Going back there, gonna check out all the action back here. Nice little pack going with the Jack Floyd leading this pack here. Matty Daly back to the inside, being pushed by his teammate of Jaden Constert. Coming around the lap 33 out of 50. Tanner Justin Champagne, big move back there in the background to get to that bottom lane, being followed by Mike Anderson there. Yeah, as I said, you'll start to see the pack start to form back, as they already are up here. But as the slower cars work their way out, which it looks like they already have. I think these are all lead lap cars up here battling. I think the slower cars are already towards the back more. Yeah, we'll see some good pack racing here now. This looks like the Budweiser Clash from a few weeks ago, pretty much. Weston Copeland looks like he's gonna lead this lap, and he will at the line. Can't tell that. Is that CJ McLaughlin down there on the inside? Blake Stevenson, Aiden Wilson back here racing each other. Two cars caught up in earlier incidences, and they're kind of slower. Bryce Stevenson way off of the pace. Brody Stevenson also way off the pace. And I think this pack will catch Brody Stevenson here fairly soon. As we come around to lap 35 out of 50, coming off turn 4 here. Yeah, it seems like they gained a lot on. They're getting a lot on Brody Stevenson. So we're gonna see some lap traffic here in a second. Might be easier to work it out since the pack's not 3 wide by 3 wide entirely so deep like it was when Bryce was in the way, but we're about to find out because they're right there behind him if you look back there and see them. They come down the back straightaway. Brody's gonna stay high. This is probably gonna slow up some people though. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Justin Champagne, Justin Cox down to the inside. Corey McLaughlin stuck behind the 52. Seems like they're gonna work themselves out fairly easily. 18 Mike Anderson kind of stuck behind the Corey McLaughlin there. Look at that. Justin and Justin show up here now. Justin Champagne and Justin Cox. Lap 36 out of 50. Dealing with some slower cars, lap down cars. I wish they would pull off the track when the leaders are coming, but can't really tell them what else to do. Oh, it looks like we're gonna have another lap down car coming here pretty soon. As they're coming off 2, he's just entering turn 3. We should catch him maybe the next time around or one after that. I'm not sure. This is gonna be interesting. 44 Tommy Joe Martins and Jeremy Clements. Second little 2-car breakaway there, just behind the Justins. Oh, Justin Cox making a move for the lead up there. We'll focus back here on this pack a little more. Justin's running side by side now. Jeremy Clements and Tommy Joe Martins running side by side. That pack should catch them and then easily catch the Justins up here, which they already have. So we should be catching Bryce Stevenson here pretty soon. We're going to see how they work their way around Bryce here for once again. I still can't remember. How did Bryce get involved in a caution earlier or something? Because I don't remember. He might have been involved in the 13's crash. I don't know. I really don't know what happened to him. Sounds like we're already starting. Yep, he's entering turn 1 as we're just now entering turn 1. He's going to be coming off 2, and we're going to catch him down the back straightaway, it seems like. This is going to be interesting here. just seeing how they work their way around the lap traffic is just very fun. It's just funny how it works because it literally shakes the entire race up. We may not catch him. We may catch him coming to 4. Oh, yeah, we're definitely... Oh, my God. Look how much faster they are. Checks everybody up. Here we go. Hopefully there's no crash out of this. Trying to pick him up. They're going to try and push him back up to speed, but it's just going to slow that high line down a lot. Bryce Stevenson moving back to the middle. Going to slow the middle line down a lot. Derek Daly right behind him. If I was in that middle line, I'd be jumping all the way right now if I could. Oh, wow. Oh, I don't know if he kind of got loose off the front of the 22 there, but I'm not sure. Move back up high. Oh, my God. He almost moved up. What's happening? Tommy Martin sticks it to that. Oh, no. Bryce moved up on Tommy. Oh, and he hits off the O2. He's in a spin. That's going to bring out a caution with 10 or 11 laps to go. 12 laps to go, my fault. Oh my gosh, why? Why would he even do that? What? I don't understand. Why would he? Oh my goodness gracious, dude. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let's go back and look at this. So we get Bryce Stevenson coming out of turn 4 here. He just checks everybody up, really. He's at least 20 miles per hour slower than the rest of everybody else coming in this pack. That just bunches everybody up big time. Ooh, 15 of Robbie Lyons kind of got aggressive there. It looked like the 74 of Mike Harmon jumped up the block. The 19 of Bryce Stevenson. Oh, no, he didn't get turned. He was just moving down very, like, it moved down weirdly, it looked like. I don't know. Something like that. But then he's going to jump back up here. Almost hit the 44 of Tommy Martins. Then get stuck. Tommy Martins tries to come on the outside. And he just moves up. Like, what? I don't know what he was thinking by moving up. And then he bounces off the O2 of Brett Moffitt there. And then spins, and that'll bring out our caution. But I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he just thought the high side was clear enough that he could move up. But Tommy Martins was literally beside him the entire time, basically. From a wider angle view. Luckily, nobody else was involved in that other than the O2 and Tommy Martins. Look, Tommy Joe Martins is all the way next to him, and he just moves up anyway. What was Bryce thinking? I don't know. I don't think Bryce is gonna make too many friends with that move, so we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen with Tommy Joe Martins and Bryce Stevenson. So, all right, there's a comeback green flag here. Denny Miller going to lead him back to the green flag. Followed by Corey McLaughlin. I couldn't really see who else was the top 5 there, but it's okay. It's like Jack Scott, Robbie Lyons, Jeremy Clements, Jesse Lynn up here now making an appearance. We started with 8 to go in this race. Or 7 to go, my fault. It just now changed, so. Everybody up here should be on the lead lap. I don't think there's any lead lap or lap down cars in the way on this restart. So I think we're all fine. It should be clean to the end, I'd have to say. I don't think we'll reach any of the lap cars. These slower cars at least, especially like Bryce, Jimmy No, Hankins back there. Any of these strays back here, really, that have some type of damage that's messing their cars up, making them go way slower. Or these guys could be also just hanging out towards the back too, just trying to stay out of trouble and make their drive back to the front towards the end. But I mean, we only have 6 laps left. I don't know. We're gonna have 6 laps left in this race, ladies and gentlemen. This race has gone by really quick for me, at least. I don't know about you, but with these cautions, it's been entertaining, I'd have to say the least. Weston Copeland coming up here. Tommy Joe Martins right behind him. Finally, Tommy Joe Martins isn't affected by too much damage. So, I mean, I guess he got away with that. That's pretty lucky for him. Jesse Lynn down on the inside pushing Tommy Joe Martins in that 47 car. Can't tell who's behind him, really. I think it might be the 16 of AJ Allmendinger. Yep, that is who it is. 9 of Matty Daly. 07 of Matt Kenseth up here now. A lot of the drivers I signed up have been involved in the crashes today. Bryce, as you saw, creating one. But yeah, Dustin Champagne down there in the bottom, showing he still has a strong car from the clash. Around 5 to go, coming around to 4 to go in this race, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, 78 or the 68. Made a big move to the inside there in AJ Allmendinger. Almost spun him. Now the 07 of Matt Kenseth in position. Can he win this race? Coming to the lead on the inside line, be pushed by Justin Champagne. Jaden Constert. Matt Mills up there too. I don't know if he had... it doesn't seem like he has too much damage from the that crash earlier from Timmy Hill and Dustin Groover. Because it looked like he kind of caught the rear end of Timmy Hill after he hit Dustin. So the 07 jumps down, almost comes down on the 1. Luckily he doesn't. Matt Kenseth trying to stay out front here. Jacob Faze, the 39 of Jack Scott. 22 of Derek Daly now showing up. One of Jaden Conster is going to jump to the middle line there. Matt Mills is going to take the inside. He's going to lead this race here. Coming to 2 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Or 3 to go, my fault. God dang, I always mess the laps to go. I'm sorry. Looking at the lap cars there for a split second. We should be alright till the end though. So, this next time around, the white flag may show on the status, but it is not the white flag. I repeat, it is not the white flag. It will be 2 to go next time around. 39 of Jack Scott. 22 of Derek Daly showing up here towards the front. Derek Daly's running towards the back most of the day. Up until those first couple of crashes happened, and he felt more confident to be up towards the front of the pack. Derek Daly gonna move at the second. Jack Scott moves high. Coming to 2 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Coming out to the end of this race. Who's it gonna be? Matt Mills, strong lead right now, though. This is where you want to be, because anything can happen. As we saw in the clash, especially the crash coming onto the white flag. Leader still got the race around. Nothing much happened. Looks like they might be going 4 wide here. Oh, it's not gonna end. Oh, they're crashing. Oh, we got a crash with 2 to go. Matt Mills, who's gonna lead, coming back around. A huge crash here. Jesus. Matt Mills leading. Was Jeremy Clements followed behind him? I don't know who all made it through. It might have been Robbie Lyons in 3rd. The 5 of Matt Mills will come around, taking the yellow and checkered flag here. Matt Mills will win the Daytona 20. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. What just happened? This happened for the clash. We had a crash coming onto the white flag. This was coming around to it. They couldn't even make it the last 2 quarters before the white flag to crash. I'm going to watch Matt Mills coming around here to take the checkered flag. Currently on the white flag, technically. Matt Mills, greatest move of the race by just getting up there out front, making sure that he was in position. So, wow, Matt Mills will win the Daytona 20. Oh my goodness gracious, I am astonished right now. I am astonished. I cannot believe that. Looks like your top 5 will be Matt Mills, Jeremy Clements, Robbie Lyons, AJ Allmendinger, and Jacob Faze taking over the top 5. Let's go ahead and talk about the top 10. I wanted Jaden Constert. I need the camera angle to switch around to here. 78 of Vinnie Miller, 66 of Timmy Hill after being involved in the crash earlier. Justin Cox, I think 9th, and then I can't tell who's in 10th right behind him. But we'll see the finishing order here in a second and the technical point standings. So either way, it's the finishing order point standings. So we're about to see that. Matt Mills will win, taking the yellow and checkered flag here, ladies and gentlemen. The Daytona 20 winner is Matt Mills. As we're going to go back here in a few minutes and take a look at the crashes here. Matt Mills. I cannot believe. Wow. This is amazing. Matt Mills has won the Daytona 20. Oh, man. We're probably going to watch him come back around here to pit road. Alright, never mind. We're going to take a look at the crash here. Coming down the back straightaway. Derek Daly's trying to block up high. The 39 of Jack Scott's already there. Jack Scott moves down just a little bit. Tags the 22. Oh, and just takes out a bunch of these cars. Huge crash. Bad luck for Jesse Lynn, too. Running good. Especially in the clash, because he's the one who got turned in the clash and got created in that big incident then. We had all these faster cars coming up, just flying right by the slower cars that were just involved. Justin Cox, Timmy Hill. Oh, that's how Timmy Hill got back after that damage. He definitely took advantage of the slower cars there. Take a look from a different. Watching on board with the 22 of Derek Daly here, so let's see what's happening. Gonna move up, try to block, but the 39's there, and just yeah. Kind of like what happened with Bryce. He tried to move up and just not. Jack Scott was just there, and yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Running on board with Jack Scott here. Yeah, 22 just. Ah, man. Look at Robbie Lyons to get through that. He caught some cars, but he got through that fairly clean. Jack Scott's going to get tagged here. Hit CJ McLaughlin, too. Corey McLaughlin. And Vinny Miller involved. Or Mike Harmon involved, my fault. Running on board with Justin Champagne here. We're going to see how he gets to this crash. Check up, check up, check up. Doesn't look like he's going to take too much damage. Nice. Nice and easy to that crash. 07 of Matt Kinson right in the wall there. That's going to hurt his car. Running on board with Matty Daly. Look at Robbie Lyons right up there. 15 blue car. Matty Daly making his way through here. Just kind of pushing. He's kind of pushing his way through there. Watch from this view. Watch the 15 of... Right there. 15. Just... I don't know how he hung on to that car and made it through. Jesus. It got him a top 3 though, so I'm not too upset. I wouldn't be too upset if I was him. And then you got the slower cars and Jack Floyd, Timmy Hill catching up, 21 and Justin Cox catching up there, flying by. Come around. Take one last look. Matt Mills gonna be crossing the line here. This is gonna be your Daytona 20 winner, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, that's crazy. Unfortunate series of events there at the end. Just Matt Mills taking advantage, getting out front, making sure he's got that lead, and it worked out for him. All right, here we go. We're looking at the playoff standings. Matt Mills will advance with that win. So, in your top 16, Jeremy Clements, Robbie Lyons, AJ Allmendinger, Jacob Faze, Jaden Constrick, Vinny Miller, Justin Cox, Quentin Hankins, Brandon Brown, Matty Daly, Jack Floyd, Wesley Copeland, Good Square, Jesse Lynn, and Mike Anderson rounding your top 16 so far. After race 1, of course. So, I mean, these are the finishing order. This is the finishing order for the race anyway. So, yeah, get a nice good look at these playoff standings here. Positions 1 to 20. We'll show you 21 to 38 here in a second. There it is. Running up the field, Robert Lee just not having good luck. Got flipped over earlier in the race. Drew Cox was involved. I was wondering where he was all race, and I never seen him, but I guess he was involved in the crash earlier in the race with Robert Lee, so that would make a lot more sense. Yeah, there's your playoff standings there. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed this race. This was definitely a fun one to commentate. But yeah. Matt Mills is going to be your winner of the Daytona 20. Also, as I said, if you do want to go back and look at that finishing order there, well, the playoff standings, that is technically the finishing order also for this race, since that's how everybody will be placed. But, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back. Next race will be the Charlotte ROVAL. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this race. Yeah, thank you guys for watching.